girls. Hope you guys are doing great. Today is a special day because Miss Paige is turning 9 years old. 9. She's already awake. We're gonna go bring her out. I put together the best I could from Amazon. I think it turned out all right. So we're gonna go get her and start the day.
Hi, Evelynn.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, happy birthday. Oh, so cute. Come on out.
Come on. Thank you.
What do you think?
It's so cool.
That's for you. It's a birthday girl sash. And a birthday girl shirt that you can wear today. You're welcome. Do you want me to try to make donuts?
If you can.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Try.
Put your one arm through. Nice. Just like that.
We got time after this, but I'll need you as my brightest light. Even in the darkest night, you shine so bright. Can someone make this disappear? I'm having a crisis down here. And if I can't see you, I lose my mind. I like to be with you all my time. And I miss you so much, the pain won't stop. It's the only thing I think about, it is a lot. Every cell screams get back home. Every day is so long. We got time after this, but I need you as my brightest light. Even in the darkest night, I'm at an all-time low.
They smell delicious.
Do they smell delicious? Which one are you gonna try first? So these are powdered sugar. These are cinnamon and sugar.
I think I'll try this.
The powdered sugar.
That's warm.
It's very warm.
That's small.
What do you mean?
Delicious.
Delicious?
Mom, it's really hard for my teeth.
Is that good?
Mm-hmm.
9 years old.
Is it good?
Look at this. What? It's yarn. What? You like make mermaids?
Yes.
You make mermaids. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
As this winter is so long, feels like it's haunting me. Say there's gonna be a change, 'cause I feel like I'm just holding on to yesterday. But if I wait till the summer,
You got your stuff?
Yeah.
The girls left us, dude.
Yeah, but how are we gonna get there?
How are we gonna catch up? Wait. I have an idea.
What?
Hey, Garrett. Garrett's gonna drive me.
Okay.
We gotta catch up. Actually, Evelynn. Hey. Go easy. You know what you're doing? Easy, bud. We'll catch up with them. Not too fast. Not too fast. No, no, not fast. Not fast. Find them. We are gonna find them. Uh-oh. We're dug in deep. Here we go. Here we go. There you go. You got it. Think Evelynn's having a good birthday?
I think so. she's making the best of it. It's a little different than what we normally do, but she hasn't been like, oh, I'm so sad, but she's making the most of it.
She is 9 years old. Are we even raising our kids right? I don't even know if we're raising our kids right.
I'm sure there's definite errors. Yeah. No,
So
I think
warm
she's
out.
having fun. It's beautiful. It was melting today.
Yep.
It was 40 some odd degrees. It was fantastic. Be in the 40s all this week. So excited.
Nana came over for our walk, keeping the appropriate 6 feet and all that apart, but I think we're a little farther than 6 feet apart here. Oh, is this okay? Don't hurt your Nana, careful. Hang on, Nana! A long time since we've talked to you out here in our little spot.
You have, like, you can see porch.
Yeah.
I mean, mind you, there's still 2 feet of snow beside me. 2.5.
Yeah,
But
it's really high.
It's
It's,
really
almost
high
to
over
the
here.
top of the table right over here.
Fine. Everything's fine.
Evelyn's, I think, having a good birthday. And
She is.
something that we wanted to maybe talk about. A lot of new people here. Maybe an interesting or fun topic to just talk to me about, like, what's it like to raise a family here in Alaska? Is it different, do you think, than normal?
I think definitely than some areas. Definitely, we're definitely more rural America here.
I was born and raised here in Alaska, so I don't know any different. And you came here, you're 8 or 9, right?
Yep. I was 8 years old when I got here.
And when your mom was here earlier, I was picking her brain, asking her, I'm like, okay, so Mom, because they came from Virginia,
Yep.
right? Military,
Yep.
Virginia. So when you came from Virginia and you moved here to Alaska, was there anything different? Was there any shock, or was there anything, because she had actually little kids, and she was raising kids in Virginia, and she
Right.
brings them to Alaska.
Right.
And let's see if I can get this right. She said she was, the one shock was that there was dirt roads everywhere and there wasn't pavement.
Yep.
So riding bikes, a lot more dust.
Or just being able to ride somewhere, to go somewhere, because there was no, like, it's just a road.
Right.
So there wasn't, like,
Yeah.
hop on your bike and just, like, go around
And a
on
lot
the
less
pavement.
pavement. Unless you're like in the Anchorage area where we are, there's not a whole lot of
Just basically the main roads.
paved driveways. I
The
mean,
main
everyone has
roads,
dirt driveways
Dirt
here.
driveways for the most part. Some
Yep.
people have paved driveways, but not very many.
Your mom did say that it seemed like life slowed down when she came here. Everything was a lot slower.
Slow
and then
pace.
and then she was homeschooling back in the day when it wasn't like normal. Like, you're watching this right, and you're probably homeschooling right now, because it seems like the world is homeschooling because schools are shut down. But she homeschooled you back when it wasn't considered cool or stylish. And,
What makes you think it's cool and stylish now?
well, it's just a necessity. So that means she said there's a lot more of a support system here when she had first moved
It's
here.
it was a much different feel, like, as far as the community being like, this is kind of what a lot more people did it here, and the regulations and stipulations were a lot more lenient. It wasn't as maybe stringent as
Right.
the city area. I mean, they still had guidelines and stuff, but it was definitely much more of an independent feel here.
Try, like, my childhood was, I remember lots of playing in the snow. I remember, I don't know, a lot
Fort
of
building?
shooting guns, shooting bows and arrows, making forts in the woods, driving four-wheelers. So I guess more of a rural type of a feel.
Definitely.
That's what I remember growing up.
Yeah.
And I think even a lot
Probably
of
a
that
lot
is,
of bike riding.
there was a lot of bike riding. Because I was in a kind of more of a city type of an area. grew up in the University
Pavement.
West.
He lived on
Actually, I did have pavement. Yeah. What do you remember highlights from your childhood?
A lot of outside.
A lot outside.
Yep. Even during this time, I remember like during Easter. So tomorrow's Easter, and we would always go like on a really long walk through the woods while my mom was like preparing dinner. My dad and my brother, we'd go out and just explore everywhere, like for hours, because it's like warm out right now, and we'd go out and we'd explore. Me and my brother would do so much outside. Like, favorite. We'd go into the woods, we'd find trees, and we'd go in there, and then we'd shake them. We'd shake the trees super hard so all the snow would fall on us, and it'd be like we're in like a blizzard. It was so much fun. That was definitely a highlight. Shake them up. That was definitely fun. We'd be like, yeah, do it again! And we'd go around and we'd shake all the trees. Anyway, yeah, that was a big highlight. A lot of creativity, just out building stuff, forts, exploring.
And that might have been maybe the time frame where we grew up, too.
Old. We're very old, so... When we lived here, back when I was little, there was no, like, stores, really. There's, like, no Walmart, no Home Depot, no Lowe's. We had very minimal stores here. We might have had a movie theater. Did you have a movie theater?
Yes.
Okay, so we had a movie theater here. And that was about it. So there wasn't a whole lot to do. You just kind of hung out with your family.
Questions we have here, and we still get, is when you guys are seeing us playing outside or the kids are outside, a lot of you think that a bear is literally going to come gallop right out of the woods and snatch one of the kids up and take them off. And
which could happen.
I guess it could happen.
It could happen. There has been bears here, but I have never seen a bear in the area that we live.
Right.
Now, I've gone to Denali Park. I've go inside the park. I've seen bears there.
Don't see bear, don't see wolves. Now, we'll see some fox, but mainly it's moose. Gotta watch for moose.
Yeah, moose are around here a lot.
When we just made the trail, like the next day, the moose is like, hey, let's go check it out. But even growing up, I don't remember wildlife being a concern.
Super huge concern,
But we just had to watch out for moose.
Yeah.
So it's kind of...
Well, you always want to be alert when you're surrounded by woods, because you don't know what's in there, so...
Yeah, and it's kind of like you're trained to always be checking the tree lines, and you're just always checking the tree lines and listening for things.
Fun story, if you go back way long ago in the vlogs, I actually talk about when a moose actually charged me.
Could you put a link there for that one?
Yeah, I can. I didn't catch it on film because I was very scared, and I wasn't about to whip out my camera, but I talked a little bit about it. I had to be mindful, because they've got a mind of their own, but for the most part, they stay away.
For us, and correct me if I'm wrong, I think we're trying to create more of an atmosphere here with our kids where, I don't know, like areas of comfort. So, because I know they're going to go out in a pretty big, dark, scary world, but where are they going to go for comfort? So putting in little things like, going by a warm fire, or mom's home-cooked meals, or snuggling up with their family, reading a book.
Yeah. They always, like when
that.
we're out for a long duration, like if we're going a lot or we're super busy, they say, like, can we go home? Can we just go home? And I'm
they
like,
ask to go home a lot.
So awesome to hear that, because I don't know. I always want them to feel that way, that they want to come home, because I know that's not necessarily normal, or I don't know. I hope that they have that. I hope they continue to be that way, because I don't know, teenage years approaching, man. To create lasting memories that have this place be a good memory, not a source of contention, or I don't know. You're always going to have that ebb and flow. You're going to have that roughness of, it's going to be good here, it's going to be bad here sometimes. But I hope my kids always know that they have a place to come home, and that it's going to be a good memory for them. That's what we're trying to create. Trying is the key word, because not every day is a good day.
Yeah.
In the AK.
Oh, trying to create some independence. I don't know if you know with the kids, like we just try to, hey, go do it. And they just kind of, I don't know how to do that. I've never done it before. I'm like, well, figure it out. Let me know how it goes.
Just try. Because we're here right now as that safety net of them not being able to do something, and we can help them. But if you could just go try it. Just give it a shot while we're here.
Like when they went and got the trash can at the end of the driveway. Yeah. Or when they're cooking. Or like right now, if they want to go ride the snow machine, they got to figure out how to start it. So just little things like that for creating independence in the kids, but also a place of peace where they can go if times get get hard, they can at least have memories of peaceful things.
So we're hoping.
That's what we're hoping. That's goals.
They're still yelling and screaming, a source of contention here, guys.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't forget that.
True.
It's still here. Still very much here.
That's your side of the family.
Oh, okay. Great. Alaska, I think, is an excellent, excellent place to raise a family. So far, so good. And it's been a great, great spot. It is still very much a small town feel.
Yep.
It really is. Fairbanks gets a little bit more hustle and bustly, but North Pole, man, it is a small town feel. And then you even go 100 miles, what is Delta, south of us?
100 miles south.
100 miles south of us to Delta, and that even gets more of a small town feel. But it's great. It's such a neat community. It really is.
Are there any challenges raising a family here?
Well, sometimes you feel like you're missing out. Sometimes you feel like you're not being able to go to the concerts and the neat experiences and the shows and the shopping experiences and things like that, so you're missing kind of out on that. You know, we can't just go to Disney, you know, pop in our car and go do that. So it's like a give and take of, I don't know. And I bet you there's places in America that you probably can have both, where you're not so far out in the outskirts, because we're far away. It takes a minute to get anywhere, but you could go, you know, to a small town in Florida and maybe still have that same type of vibe.
Right.
Speaking from
we don't know.
From our life,
we came from here, so
yeah.
It's hard to really say.
Yeah. I love Alaska. Alaska is definitely home.
I don't know how much I love it after this year, though. Because of all the snow and all the cold.
It was
a very different year.
This really weeded them out.
Let me ask you this here, since we're on 20 questions. Do you think that this is a good place to be as far as America with this current sickness that's running around?
For the most part, yeah. We are so vastly spread out. We have a lot of land. We have a lot of area. We're not stacked all on top of each other. So I think it's been great. Alaskans kind of have a feel of they come here to get away from everybody anyway.
That's true.
So you move 3,000 miles away from everybody, so you're kind of used to that.
We're like, hey, Alaskans, we're going to have to social distance. We go,
what's that? Is that
okay?
Have we not been doing that? I don't...
Like even more?
You know, it has been hard, though, just not being able to pick up and go to the grocery store or run over and hang out with my mom or see my friends or things like that. It's just been different. I think it's been okay. I think it's been good. And our cases are super low here. So.
Yeah, praise God. And our prayers and our hearts are with you guys that are struggling. And we're seeing comments. Just read one here that her mom was diagnosed and she was, but she's recovering, getting better.
Yeah. I think she had to get put on a ventilator.
Yep.
But now she's recovering. So those are so encouraging to hear. But you guys, we think about you every day. We think about your situations. We get so many messages and so many comments about just the struggles and stuff you guys are going through. And it's continually on our mind all the time. And we're thinking of you, praying for you. And we're just hoping that this will pass, that people are staying inside, doing what they're supposed to be doing, and maybe it will go away faster than what we're anticipating. So, well,
like we're gonna go inside and go finish with a cake. So Evelyn's having fun on her birthday. A little different than normal, but she's still having fun. We're gonna rent a movie. We're gonna have her because she was very excited about that.
Yeah, trying to make it special.
Make it special.
Thank you guys, all of y'all. I posted on my Instagram. If you're not following me, go follow me on Instagram. You guys were so sweet in all the comments on little Evelynn's picture. That was so awesome. She read them. She read a lot of them. She's like, oh my goodness. So you guys made her day. You guys even were a part of that. So we appreciate it.
We don't deserve as nice of a group as you guys are. We really don't. So thank you.
Thank you. All right, let's go get some cake.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Evelynn. Happy birthday to you. Yay!
The big question I have for you is, what does it feel like to be 6 years old?
6
Oh,
9.
9.
Oh. You like yo-yos?
I love you.
Let me see.
Happy birthday, Evelynn Paige Summers.